Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, I'm going to talk briefly, a really quick video on this one, and talk about how LeBron James is so fake and phony, and he has no originality and no creativity, man. And I did a video talking about him trying to steal Kobe Bryant's legacy. And, you know, I wanted to talk and give you guys an analogy of what I'm talking about and help people understand how fake LeBron James is. He's like the movie Italian Job. No originality. You guys remember the movie Italian Job came out early 2000s, I want to say? Mark Wahlberg, Jason Statham, Charlize Theron, and Donald Sutherland, Ed Norton. I mean, a great cast. Good, really good, great movie, man. Great movie. But in the movie, Ed Norton's character had no originality, right? He had no originality. So this is LeBron James, right? In the movie Italian Job. He's Ed Norton's character. Zero originality, so he had to steal all of their dreams, right? All their plans for the money. He had no originality. He couldn't come up with his own ideas, so he stole all their ideas. This is LeBron James, guys. In a nutshell, LeBron James has stolen other people's ideas. LeBron James is the Italian Job of the NBA. That's him. Another analogy for LeBron James out there, guys. It's the facts, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, that's been supporting my channel. You guys know I am truly, truly humbled. Much respect to all you guys out there. It really means a lot. Shout out to the membership. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, I wanted to talk briefly because I did the video on Kobe Bryant a little while ago and how LeBron James is trying to steal Kobe Bryant's legacy, and he's trying to, you know, what Kobe Bryant did as far as storytelling, that was his dream after basketball. And we all know Kobe Bryant won an Oscar and he had talent. And, you know, I was talking about Kobe Bryant used to write his own commercials. He was doing and taking all these steps, you know, to get to that level. He didn't just out of thin air just say, oh yeah, I want to write a movie, or I want to write a commercial, or I want to do this, or I want to tell a story. He was taking all the proper steps to get to that point, to set himself up for a career after basketball, to show people, hey, I can do other stuff. I have talents other than playing basketball. But when you think about LeBron James, guys, this man has no originality, no creativity. He's not authentic LeBron James. To me, I've never looked at LeBron James and thought that he was unique in and of himself. They tried to say that, oh, look at LeBron James' game. He's Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson mixed together. You know, no one's ever averaged 27, 7, and 7, and blah, 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 blah. He's the greatest all-around player of all time. They act as if LeBron James is some unique player that we've never seen before. But we've seen great athletes out there. We've seen great athletes. LeBron James is a great athlete, guys, right? Jump high, no doubt. Can run fast, all this stuff. Great for LeBron James. He's got the size, no doubt. But the guys that I grew up watching in the 80s and the 90s, to me, they were impressive physiques, more impressive physiques than LeBron James is. I don't think LeBron James' physique is that impressive. I'm not impressed at all with LeBron James' physique, as a matter of fact. And you guys know I'm into health and fitness. Not impressed with LeBron James' physique, not impressed with his fitness, not impressed with his workouts, not impressed with any of this stuff. Is it more impressive than some of the guys I grew up watching, just as far as athletes goes? Not just basketball players. I was very impressed with Walter Payton and all the things that I saw Walter Payton do. I was impressed with his physique and his conditioning and his fitness, running up those damn hills. Dude was hard as hell. Walter Payton. Jerry Rice, another guy. I was much more impressed with Jerry Rice's physique and his fitness level. What that man could do, the work that he was putting in, the hills he was running. David Robinson, I was much more impressed with David Robinson's physique and the way that he moved at that 7 feet tall, and the man's doing all this stuff looking shredded. Karl Malone's physique was more impressive. Hell, Shaquille O'Neal, when he first came to the league's impressive. A physique was more impressive. Alonzo Mourning's physique was more impressive. To me, Michael Jordan's physique was more impressive. So I'm not impressed with LeBron James' physique and his fitness level and his workouts. Not impressed at all. Is LeBron James a great athlete? Absolutely, man. But there were great athletes in the 80s and the 90s too, man. Like I said, guys that looked like they could take care of themselves. Guys who looked the role, looked the part. But not only looked it, they didn't only look it, they were it. They didn't just look strong or look tough. They were tough. Charles Oakley's physique was more impressive. Anthony Mason's physique was more impressive. And those guys had the mindsets, the toughness to go with the physique. It wasn't all show muscles. That's LeBron James. He's all show, no go. I'm not impressed with LeBron James, man. Like I said, when we talk about him stealing off of stuff, stealing everything, stealing Michael Jordan's chalk toss, the number 23 jersey, stealing Bill Russell and Dr. J's number, just, like I said, trying to copy off of Kobe Bryant with the storytelling stuff. Everything that LeBron James does, it just lacks originality, it lacks authenticity. He's not like that. So when I thought about this, I immediately thought in my mind of The Italian Job. And I'm like, this dude is like The Italian Job. Because in the movie The Italian Job, Ed Norton's character, one of the main characters in the movie, remember in the beginning, guys, if you don't know the movie, guys, I always try to give you guys an analogy to some movie that's pretty popular that people probably know to help you understand what I'm really trying to say sometimes. Because sometimes these analogies, to me, they're the best way to help people understand what you're trying to say. To give an example, right? So in the movie The Italian Job, right, they commit a big heist, right, in the beginning of the movie, right? They get all this money, right, and they're going to split the money up between them. So in the beginning of the movie, after they complete the heist and they get away, and it was a great plan, right, all the stuff they're celebrating, they're all talking about what they're going to do with the money, right? They go around, hey, man, what are you going to do with the money? Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to do this. Hey, what are you going to do with your money? I'm going to do this. So they all talk about what they're going to do, and they get to Ed Norton's character. And what do they ask Ed Norton, who they don't know behind the scenes is getting ready to set them up and steal the money from all of them, right? But they ask him what he's going to do, and he says, well, I don't know. Everything that you guys said sounds good, so I'll do one of what you guys said. So basically what he's saying is he has no creativity. He hasn't thought about it like that, so he has no originality, right? He's not authentic. And then he says, yeah, I'll just get one of what you guys were getting. So, like I said, this is essentially LeBron James. LeBron James is looking at Kobe Bryant. He's looking at Michael Jordan. He's looking at this player and that player. And essentially, LeBron James is like, yeah, I don't have my own originality. I can't come up with my own thought, my own, this or that. So I'm going to copy off of Michael Jordan. I'm going to copy off of Kobe Bryant. This is what I'm going to do. And that's exactly what he did, like Ed Norton. So in the movie, right, when Ed Norton, betrays them and, spoiler alert, for a movie that came out 20 years ago. But, Ed Norton betrays them, and then it gets to the point where Mark Wahlberg is trying to hunt him down, and he finally tracks him down and finds him. And then they're doing some surveillance, some recon on Ed Norton's scenario and his situation where he lives and his security, because they want to get their money back, the gold that they stole, right? They want their gold back. And they find out that Ed Norton, in fact, did go out and all their dreams, all the things that they were going to do with the money, Ed Norton actually went out and copied them and got all of their stuff. Everything that they wanted, he went and got. So that's what we talk about with LeBron James. No originality. Can't think for himself. He can't. Always celebrating himself. Right? I'm the greatest of all time. I'm this. I'm that. That's Ed Norton. Thought he was this. Thought he was that. Thought he was smarter than everybody. That's LeBron James. Thinks he's smarter than everybody. Thinks he's going to outsmart this guy. He's going to outsmart that guy. And at the end of everything, he was outsmarted by Mark Wahlberg. All right? And like I said, he ended up losing everything at the end of the movie. But that's LeBron James. So, at the end of LeBron James' movie, he going to lose everything, man, because he's not original. He's not authentic. He's never been that. I mean, look at the dunks. He tries to steal Kobe's backwards dunk. Remember that? Oh, and he tries to make like he's giving a tribute to Kobe. You're not tributing to Kobe. You're not paying him homage. You're not honoring him. You can't stand Kobe. You're fake as hell. There are no Kobe Bryant fans out there that are LeBron James fans. There are no Kobe Bryant fans out there that like LeBron James. Get out of here, man. And like I said, look at LeBron James fans. They tear down Kobe Bryant every chance they get with lies, man. They have no respect for Kobe Bryant. They trash that man and he's dead. They talk disgusting about that man when he's dead. That's how dirtbag these people are. His fan base, a bunch of dirtbags. Have you ever heard LeBron James come out and tell his fan base, yo, man, you guys stop trashing Kobe Bryant's memory and legacy like that. The man's dead. Never does. He don't give a damn. But you got LeBron James fans out here telling us to appreciate LeBron James. The hell out of here, man. Bunch of clowns out here. So that's LeBron James. He is the Italian Job of the NBA. He's the George Costanza of the NBA. This is LeBron James, guys. It's a piece of garbage, man. Straight piece of garbage. Guy has torn down the NBA, has torn down Michael Jordan's legacy, has torn down Kobe Bryant's legacy, stealing from all these guys because he has no originality. Just like Ed Norton in the movie Italian Job. No creativity to come with his own thoughts, his own things, and what he wanted to get. Goodness gracious, man. LeBron James biting off a Space Jam. Like, you ruined Space Jam, dude. Like, why? Space Jam did not need a sequel. It didn't. It ended great. It was a great movie, great ending. Didn't need a sequel. Jacked it all up. You know, think about some of the lines in that movie, Space Jam. Like, to me, Bill Murray had some great lines in that movie. When he said that Larry Bird is not white, he's clear, I'll never forget that line. That's one of the great lines I've ever heard in my life. That was so funny to me because it's so true. Larry Bird's not white, he is clear. That's Larry Bird, man. But it was just funny that he said that. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, man. Like I said, the Space Jam movie was just more authentic. You know, like I said, guys, it's like when you hear LeBron James speak, he's not authentic when he talks. Everything seems like he's calculated, right? He's overthinking things. He's trying to say something like that he wouldn't say. Or what would Michael Jordan say? Let me say it like this, or try to do it like that, or talk like. He just sounds weird when he speaks. It doesn't sound natural. Like I said, when you heard him speaking about the storytelling idea, it just seemed like he's reading off a script or something. It doesn't seem like it's flowing organically from him, from his mind, from his heart, from a good place. He does all this charity work that they always celebrate. He celebrates himself for his charity work. Michael Jordan was doing things you hadn't even heard of. Never even heard of some of the stuff he did. It's insane, guys. They celebrate this man who's a complete fraud and a complete dirtbag and continues to tarnish the legacy of some of the great players and continues to take away from the NBA. LeBron James, Italian Job. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.